It is Mix 94.7. Sean Mack hanging out backstage, of course, at Stubbs, the legendary venue with the legendary Mr. Teddy Swims. What's up, man?
Thank you for having me, or having you, I guess. Well, thanks for doing this.
We're all here together.
Thanks for coming, man. Thank you.
Absolutely. Dude, you're having a pretty good week, I would say. We got a #1 song on the Billboard charts.
Yes, sir, man. I'm so thrilled, man, to celebrate it with my family, too, and who's all here. And I'm just getting my voice back, too. We landed the other day as we got the news on Sunday night in Las Vegas.
Good place to get the news.
It wasn't good for the next show, I'll tell you that. I mean, we got through it, but I was like, hey, what's up, Las Vegas? Well, man, it got a hold of me, man. It whooped my ass, you know what I'm saying?
But I mean, hey, how many times do you have a first-time #1 singer?
Yeah, come on, you know what I mean?
Gotta live a little bit. I want to take you back, of course, to where you're from, Conyers, Georgia. I'm very familiar. I used to live in Atlanta back in the day.
No way.
So Rockdale County in the house.
Yes, sir. Come on, dog.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Conyers. First of all, fun fact, if you've never been to Conyers, a few famous people are actually from Conyers.
Yeah, the Fannings.
The Fannings,
yeah.
Yep. Dakota Fanning and Elle Fanning are both from Conyers. A few, athletes, a couple other musicians. Here's the one beef I have, not with Conyers, but with the Wikipedia page for Conyers. They have a notable people, section, and you're not listed.
Oh, man, they should be giving me the key to the city now.
That's what I'm saying. What more things do you have to do? He's got a #1 song.
You know what I mean?
Talk about Conyers. Talk about your love of the town where you grew up and how it kind of raised
you. The guy that just walked in too, Jesse Hampton, right over there. You won't be able to see him, but
just
my guitarist, man. My guitarist, he's my best friend in the world, and we started doing music together. He's also from Conyers. We've known each other since 6th grade, and my best friend Christian, you'll see on bass tonight. I've known him since 5th grade, and his mom actually is a teacher at Heritage, or was just retired, and so I mean we're all Conyers boys. My pianist, he's a Covington boy as well.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
We're
also Atlanta area.
We're all still, all of us are from. There's a couple of us Gwinnett County area kid, but we're all Conyers Covington babies, man. Have been together our whole lives, man.
Love to hear it.
Yeah, that's great.
Conyers also has its share of Waffle Houses. How many Waffle Houses do you think?
God, I couldn't imagine, dude. But I'll tell you what, I miss Waffle House so bad. And now I'm living in LA, and it's just what do we got Denny's and IHOP.
Yeah. Well, in Austin, we only have 3 Waffle Houses. See, me being from Atlanta, that was the first thing I did when I moved here.
Yeah, we got one in every corner, man. We got one every corner. I bet we could Google it and find out how many they got. It's probably insane amount.
Here's the question. How do you like your hash browns?
Man, I like it all the way. I'm talking about the chili. I'm talking about the gravy. I'm talking about scattered, smothered, covered, chunked ham, whatever, the peppered. Man, I get them all the way, bro, all the way.
I think I made a list just to make sure you hit them all, and I didn't even have to look at the list because you hit them all.
Yeah, is that all of them? Hell yeah. I think I did. I think I missed the cap, didn't I?
Yeah, which one is that?
That's the mushrooms.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't do mushrooms.
But I think, man, I love the mushrooms, dog.
What do you get that with? What's on the plate next to the?
I get a bowl of cheese grits, obviously, and then
solid.
And that's really what my go-to is. Sometimes I'll get to sometimes I'll get a side of bacon, cut them up on there, or I would just start with the chicken, or that the patty melt bowl, where it's got the steak in there, and then you just add everything to it. But that's my only go-to is all the way hash browns, and then a bowl of cheese grits, and I'm set up with a little orange juice. I'm in there, baby.
Now we got to find something to eat before you go on stage.
Yeah, baby. I can't be burping like that though.
That's true. Yeah,
damn, showing out some Waffle House.
Just having a couple times.
Especially not in these shorts. I don't know if you can see it, but I don't have nothing running down my leg tonight, my boy.
So anyway, moving on to something else besides your legs and things that might be running down it. We'll get back to some tattooing here in a minute, but I want to talk about Lose Control real briefly. So many incredible interactions with you on TikTok with people doing this song and doing duets of it. How exciting is that to see people singing this song back to you and so many incredible artists that are doing it now?
I think it's so beautiful because it kind of really reminds me that like a song that you could put up and the way that something means something to you when you write it. You have your own version of what it means to you and how it means, and when people listen to something, they kind of can take it and apply it to their own memories or their own relationships or their own things, and I think it's been so beautiful when people are doing doing the open verses, hearing the way that they hear that chorus going, or the way they hear the song and what that means to them, and also just hearing people covering it is also such a blessing to me, because coming from covers on YouTube, it's such a justifying thing to see people covering my song now, and because I was always so afraid that people were gonna just I was going to be stuck in covers, and nobody was ever going to really like my own music. And so it's such a justifying, grateful is an understatement,
Right, yeah. And now, #1 song, we got a tour, we got sold out. Tour life going well. Any new ink during the tour?
Not so far on this one. We just started back. I think this is the 5th show. But we always, on my legs, I last year when we was on tour, a lot of people will like kind of hit me up on Instagram and come out and say, can I tattoo you here or there? And so I just kind of get them to just design whatever. And if you see, there's like a whole bunch of signatures on all over stuff that I get. And so I just make people design whatever they want, and just sign it. And I just started kind of turning my body into a little art gallery for whatever they want to do. And
one of the pieces that you have not completed, of course, is this piece on your back. I want to talk about this piece because it's Easter weekend.
Oh, that would be a great time to finish.
All right, if you're not familiar, I don't know if you can like even show or we can describe this. Actually, I'll let you describe this tattoo.
Yeah, so I found this meme of, it's floating around the internet and it's just Jesus crossing up the devil in basketball. And we went back and, of course, added some Jordan 1s on him because if Jesus was playing, if he was balling, he'd be wearing Jordan 1s, obviously.
Crispy,
Maybe even the Space Jams. We should have went with those.
Exactly. Super exclusives, one of ones. All right, so with that tattoo, it's not finished yet because you said it was super painful. I have some ideas. I have some ideas for the finishing of it. I noticed that the devil wasn't really done.
Yeah, he's unfinished completely.
All right, how about we add a jersey? Maybe all right, a 666. I don't know if we want to put that on your body.
No, that's dope. Like a little 666 jersey.
Like you could put like a name on the back, like instead of devil, and we could put Bub instead of Beelzebub.
That's genius.
So here's my favorite part.
There's still time to do that. That's great. Yeah.
Hear me out on my favorite part because Jesus has the Jordan 1s, of course. The devil would obviously have to have the worst sneakers. So we'd have to think of I don't know
some Sperry's or something.
Ooh, okay, yeah. I was gonna say New Balances, not the new ones, but the ones that the suburban dads were rocking.
With the grass stains on them.
Yes, exactly. So you mow your lawn in them.
The fresh cut dads on, man.
Right.
Get him some jorts going too.
That's right.
Longer than these, obviously. Though,
of course. Leaving nothing to the imagination, Mr. Teddy Smith. So I'm gonna leave that in your court. Tomorrow is Easter.
That's a great idea, dude.
Keep that in mind, and you can put a little signature of me right next to the shorts
and
the New Balances if you want to do it. Teddy, thank you so much for the time, man. We appreciate it.
I appreciate
Lose Control.
you coming.
Congratulations on everything and the sold out show. And let's keep rocking and rolling, man.
Yeah, we're gonna have a blast, man.
Outstanding. We appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.